Hey guys, Spooky here, and we're checking out Monster Prom 2 Monster Camp. This is just a demo. It's on the Steam event, and you can play. It lets you play 2 turns, I think. I don't know if you played the original. It's basically, or the YOG, which I think directly inspired it. Basically, you play a character, you make a choice of where you want to go, and then based off where you go, random events can happen, and then based off what happened and who you interact with and what random thing happened and what random thing preceded it, because maybe you helped an old lady cross the street and then she gave you a nickel and now someone's mugging you and you can give them that nickel, or you don't have to give them that nickel and now you have a choice, and stuff like that. It's pretty dynamic. It's cool how all that stuff works together. I liked Monster Prom 1. I liked it a little less than I like the YOG, but it's still a great game and definitely recommend it, and I'll probably play it sometime on this channel. So I'm blue, I guess, and let's go to woods. That day you get lost in the woods. You decide to study the tree's bark and moss patterns to solve the situation. By reading one tree's bark, you realize which direction north is. By reading another tree's bark, you learn the exact age of the tree, 73 years old. By reading another tree's bark, you learn the tree likes Irish poetry and believes Buffy and Spike were the ultimate ship in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Whoa. So much useless knowledge. You gain 2 smarts. So I'm talking about, you gain like stats. Your character, I guess in this one they gave you stats, but I think typically it's that you start at 0 and then if you start at 1, in this case it's 5, and then you go from there and you gain and lose stats, and based off maybe some scenario you're better with, in this case boldness, you're more bold. So because you're more bold, something happens, someone tries to fight you and you can intimidate them instead. It's a really cool idea. And I wish more people made games like this. You're hiking through the woods with your friends. You never get lost again. Honestly, why do you even keep leaving camp? How are you not dead yet? Fuck guys, this is it. We're gonna die out here in this boring ass wilderness, where there aren't even any wild filet mignons to eat. Calm down, idiot. I can find food easily. I can't promise you filet mignon, but if we find an animal and beat the shit out of it, it might drop a whole roasted chicken. Why do they have that kind of time? The only solution is cutting off our arms and eating them. What? That's a idea. I need both my arms for punching things. What? You think I don't? It's a sacrifice we all need to make. If you just cut off your non-dominant arm, it won't be as bad. Friend, Damien, though I have no need for calories or dismemberment, I will also cut off my arm in solidarity. See? Calculaster's not scared, so are you, Slayer. Finding roasted chickens, you are roasted chicken. Cluck, cluck, cluck. Fuck you, I'm not scared. Hex, cut your arm off with me. No thanks, I don't have any arms, just hands. I think I'll just eat this bagel. You do you, though. Aravia's pulled out a great axe and a great cutting board and already has her arm on the literal chopping block. You're about to stop her when you hear a doorbell ring. Pizza delivery for... is this a butcher shop or something? Damn it, I'm lost again. How coincidental, we are also lost. Where are you trying to go, friend stranger? Wolfram and Hart Law Firm. Not sure which tree I took a wrong turn at, but I'm definitely not in the right spot, huh? I think... Cal Arf, team meeting now. I do like the designs. They're a little Tumblr, but in like a good way. I don't know. I really like this vibe again. I wish more games had these like choices. I feel like overall, like the hard part is making, like the design in the game part is easy, but making interesting dialogue, interesting characters, interesting events, that's tough. Now that we've discreetly huddled away from the pizza girl, here's the plan. We need to convince her this is Wolfram and Hart so she gives us the pizza. Bold move, Hex. Likey. You got moxie, kid. We can't, friend Damien. Lying and stealing are wrong. You are doing both at once. That makes this wrong by a factor of 2. Calculus. You don't understand. Remember that circle of life chart I drew up for you? Look right here. It says clearly that Damiens are a natural predator of pizzas. It's all a part of nature for Damiens to use their cunning and metalness to prey on any pizza they see. Okay. I understand now that the circle of life is above the law. What is your hunting strategy, friend Damien? Easy. We ask Blue to do what Damien's, and Blue has a symbiotic relationship in nature. She hunts and I eat. So what is it going to be, Blue? Prove to the pizza girl this is a law firm by suing her in a very credible way. Easy. Find a wolf, a ram, and a hart in the woods. Glue the wolf and the ram together. Put them in suits. Add glasses and fancy suitcase, and et voila. Wolfram and Hart law firm. See, I like these choices. Like this, I'm gonna go with this one. It's just funnier. Okay, so like I know this was an amazing idea, but are you guys sure we can actually sue her? The only times I've been to court, I was in the defendant's chair. Were we not, my friend? I was Vera's aide in her questionably legal law firm last semester. I have memorized the proper procedures for falsely accusing a defendant. Yeah, and I watched like a fuck ton of procedural law TV shows, so I got all lingo down. This will be easy breezy. Here, watch this. Miss Pizza Delivery Girl, is it? We here at Wolfram and Hart present you with a subpoena to bring your company to a court of law. Shit, you dudes are suing me? This has never happened before. In the woods specifically. It happens other places all the time, so, see you in court, I guess? The date is set, and a few days later, you and your friends roll up to court ready to chew gum and smack gavels. I love that they actually got court. All rise, ladies and gentlepersons of the jury. We of the Wolfram and Hart legal team move to indict the defense as guilty of objection. Hold it, don't object to us, Damon. You're on our side. But the bailiff made me swear on a Bible that I would tell the truth. That's an affront to my culture. Yeah, because you are a demon, correct? No, because telling the truth is for nerds. Take that. See, that's good. A little bit, I like the dialogue in the Yogg a little bit more, just as an example. Oh, Your Honor, I can no longer represent my fellow lawyer in this matter. But you are not representing Damien, friend Hex. Your Honor, I would like to motion for an insanity plea for my team. You foolish fool. You're showing our inexperience. Your Honor, the entire legal team pleads the fifth. This is a shit show. Luckily, previous lawsuits proved that the pizza parlor has more OSHA violations than Mortal Kombat arenas, so they were found guilty before you even got here. The pizza parlor pays you with the pizza that was supposed to be delivered to Wolfram and Hart. Cool. You all eat it. It's kind of cold now, but that's okay because it tastes like victory. V's up, dude. You also win 2 boldness and 1 fun. We're fun. We're bold. We're cool. Let's go. Okay. Green. Let's go to the manor. That day, you venture into the haunted manor. Everything is going fine, and you're reassured on how brave you are. When suddenly, a ghost, or is it just someone wearing a blanket with 2 holes? So hard to tell the difference. Appears and whispers in your ear. Remember, one day you'll be long gone and no one will remember you. All the struggle you endure to become a better version of yourself, both personally and professionally, will eventually mean nothing. The ghost leaves while you take all this in, gaining 2 boldness in the process. It's true, bro. We gotta deal with that. We're all gonna eventually go. Being a better person, being a worse person, it's all meaningless in the end. But, you know, for the time you're here, you should be a better person. You should be the best you can be. You don't want to be a shitty human being. Why would you do that when you could be amazing? You can be memorable. But, you know, right, it's all useless, right? You follow the unmistakable scent of adventure into a dimly lit corner of the mansion and discover... Sorry, that's a little depressing. Yo, she thick as hell. Yo, what's your egg, girl? I'm just saying, speaking from experience, that it's bad form to slaughter a demon without first giving him a chance to change his ways or join your team, become your hot demon lover. Free XP. And I'm just saying that you don't collect XP for talking your way out of combat encounters. Well, I've gotten all kinds of experience from talking my way out of combat encounters if you catch my meaning. Dude, she thick as hell. Holy shit. I'm sorry. Like what? More boring conversations to skip through? How do you skip through a conversation? I find that if I punch someone in the neck while they're talking, they usually stop and we can skip fighting. It's a great speed strap. This is the skip. Look, I respect your approach to adventuring and the fearless way you interact with cursed artifacts. So, but it takes more than unbridled violence to be a true protagonist. And I respect you both as a strong, independent woman with a wicked fashion sense and someone who's managed to make an all-caster party work without a tank. But you wouldn't last 10 seconds against the types of demons I fight. I love that he's actually eating the bagel. Oh, I wouldn't, would I? Sounds like the only way to settle this argument is by putting our claims to the test. I'll summon a demon, we'll both fight, and we'll see whose strategy is superior. Hold on to your wand there, Sabrina. If you're the one summoning the demon, what's to stop you from summoning one that's more vulnerable to your approach? Oh, I can summon a demon, Ravi. All I need is like 2 of your vertebrae. 3 tops. How about we find someone else? Fine, we'll have an impartial third party summon a demon we can both fight. An impartial third party like you, Green. You know how to throw out summoning sigil, right? It's first year material at Spooky High, so only a huge idiot wouldn't be able to. Crap, you spent most of that class drawing porn in your notebook instead of drawing sigils. So it looks like it's time to bullshit. But like, how hard can it be, right? Draw every sigil you know. A smiley face, the Batman logo, and the tiny dude from the walk symbol on traffic lights. Oh, you know what? Absolutely. We will not go the horny option. You borrow Joy's summoning chalk and sketch the mystic symbols onto the wooden floor. What are you... Green? Is that supposed to be a summoning sigil or wingdings? Wingdings. Let's see how this plays out. Yeah, some demons are into really weird shit. Like, I used to let myself get summoned for a bag of Doritos and a picture of Mark Wahlberg. Marky Mark. Hold on, you're a demon? No? Are you sure? Something's happening. Sure enough, a thick green smoke is built up from the floor and filled the room. When it clears, you see before you a terrifying creature with a perpetually smiling face. It cackles and brandishes its claws. You fools! It cries. It is I, the Smiler. For centuries I've been imprisoned within a pedestrian walk sign in New York City. Many have drawn my sigil, the smiley face, but only Green was reckless enough to combine it with the sigil, the thing that held me. Wait. Why the Batman symbol? How did that help you summon you? What? Says the creature, looking around. The Batman symbol. That's not for something, that's for something. A window shatters and in swings Batman in the wings of the night. He lands amongst you and your friends, and the Smiler rears back in shock and terror. Batman, oh thank God you're here. How do we defeat this terrible demon? In my experience, says Batman darkly, the best approach is a combination of raw violence, technology, and psychological warfare. Also, being very, very rich. We gotta eat the rich, by the way. We gotta eat Batman. I'm just saying. We gotta eat Batman. It's not his fault. It looks like we'll have to work together. Aravi, quick! I'll tempt him to join the forces of good with my empathetic words and luscious body. You sneak up and stab him. That's the kind of plan I can get behind. Stabs ahoy. Someone, despite having loudly announced their plan, it totally succeeds. The Smiler has been defeated and Batman banishes him to Arkham Asylum. You all learn a valuable lesson about teamwork and about what a chill dude Batman is. He just talked about beating the shit out of people. Hexam gets his autograph. As for you, gain 2 boldness and 1 charm. Dude, I'd be bold as a motherfucker. That's all I'm saying. Look at these bold motherfuckers. 11-11. Let's go. Lake. You spend the day playing in the lake. Everything's fun until you're mesmerized by a strange song. It's the Sirens. They try to lure you with their beautiful chants, but you know better and challenge them to a riff-off. They kick your ass. But you definitely have a lot of fun. More specifically, too fun. Too fun for you. It's a cool game, though. I like this, the vibe. Afterwards, you see Milo on the shore. They seem to be recording the lake. Is this some kind of new ASMR? Dude, I love, like this is a cool character. This is a cool character design. It's a little Tumblr-y, but in all, like, the best way. I love this shit, dude. Alright, Dahlia. Action. Suddenly you see Dahlia emerge from underwater, flipping her wet hair back in the most perfect hair flip water arc of all time. Dahlia's hair flip really appealed to you overwhelming horniness. You were already in love with her a lot, but now you are super in love with Dahlia. You hot, Blue Snack. That was amazing. Dude, she is fucking ripped. Holy hell. Oh my god, dude. That woman fucks you. Holy shit. Dahlia quickly throws her hair back in a ponytail and hurries over. The 3 of you crowd around Milo's phone and watch the slow motion Insta story of Dahlia's sexy wet hair flip. Literally, Dahlia, you look so sexy and powerful. And you know what they say, powerful is the new sexy. So she's both. And, conveniently, sexy's the new powerful. I fully agree. I am downright fuckable. I am so hot. I am making myself horny. Holy shit. It's very little Tumblr. Like I said, the dialogue in the Yogg is a little bit more held back, a little more reserved. This is a little bit more like fanfic quality. Not quality. Fanfic tier. I don't want to imply that it's bad quality. It's not bad quality. It's just not subtle. It's cool though. It's funny though. For real, you're officially the hottest creature in existence. It used to be Sonic the Hedgehog, but you just smashed him into irrelevancy. Alright, babe, I'm tagging you. Is that okay? You're gonna get a ton of new followers after such a masterful display of beauty and sex appeal. Yes, tag me. I want to catch some new followers and make them join my... Wait, I just realized something. I had a realization. Oh, yeah, I can see that. You care to enlighten me? I'm going to be alone forever! It's okay. We're all gonna make it, dude. Doesn't matter. We gotta be good on our own. It's not just about being good in a group. We gotta be good on our own. Okay? What? I'm scared that no one will be able to do my hair flip. Do a hair flip sexy enough to be worthy of my attention. I am out of everyone's league. Oh, it's okay. Surely someone could do a wet hair flip worthy of you. There just has to be someone out there. Maybe even someone listening to this very conversation. That's your cue, you primal animal. You get into the lake, focus all your energy on impressing these 2, and execute your sexiest technique. Emerge from the water while eating some juicy fried chicken. Play hard to get. Do not come out of the water. If I play hard to get, she's gonna save me, right? She looks like the kind of savior type. You dive under the water and play it cool. You never emerge. You can hear Dahlia and Milo wondering where you've gone to come out of the water. After 40 seconds underwater, you hear, huh, I really misread. Being with her is a rare pleasure, like taking a selfie in the lost warm rays of a dying star. After 80 seconds of underwater, Dahlia, help me. I can't remember what Red's face looks like anymore. God, I miss her so much. It's okay, Milo. I can't remember her face either. The safe thing to do is assume that's very, very helpful. After 130 seconds underwater, I think it's safe to say that Red is dead. It is a tragedy. She was so aloof and fuckable. I should have focused on getting to know her before she impulsively drowned herself. Now I'm fighting the most dangerous enemy of all. Rugrat! After 160 seconds underwater, Milo and Dahlia are both performing a tearful, heartfelt eulogy about you. You decide to finally come out of the water. Red, you're back! What a miracle. My God, life is so beautiful and fragile. We have to make the most of the time we have with the people we love. Like a little ice cube melting in our hands. A hot, sexy ice cube. You might be gone at any moment. Jesus Christ. The dialogue. I promise to get to know you even better and to protect you with my fearsome strength. I have to admit, I really used to take Red for granted, mostly because she's usually super thirsty and shamelessly begging for our attention. Me too! But those 160 seconds without Red have made me completely reconsider how I see her. You didn't intend to fake your own death for attention, but hey, it worked. You gained 2 boldness and 1 fun.
All right.
2 bold? What? Bolder than motherfucker, I'm telling you. I guess drowning yourself is pretty bold. We're gonna go Camp Dome. That day you join the merciless trials of the Camp Dome. Your team is faced with a potato sack race. It seems easy, but this is the Camp Dome, so the potato sacks are filled with swarms of bees. Your teammates are discouraged both because they are not fond of bees and because the enemy team is mostly comprised of sentient bees. Aren't all bees sentient anyways? Giving them a clear advantage over you. It all looks dire for you, but you use your cunning and you remind the enemy team that the bee population of Earth is inexplicably decreasing. It is. And bees are headed towards unavoidable extinction. They are, and we are with them. Save the bees. Save the bees. This fact really messed with the enemy team's heads, giving you the edge you need to win. Your nasty leadership skills grant you +2 charm. It's a real problem. I think we're going to need to get robot bees to fix it, like Black Mirror. Yes, Black Mirror. Its international rivalries make us stronger day. So you spent this afternoon competing against Camp Rival Camp in a series of camp games. What a very, very hard to come up with name for a rival camp. It's all come to down to the tiebreaker, the dreaded climbing wall. Gotta say, easy. Even the slightest mistake can result in a fall of 4, 5, even 6 feet. Terrifying. Calculuster's getting ready to climb the wall and he's facing off against Morty the Minotaur. Camp Rival Camp's resident hyper-sexualizing Minotaur. This dude got abs. Holy shit. What a fucking... That's a Chad helping you in the gym, dude. When you can't finish a setting, he's like, brother, I got you, man. This is the good form. This is the proper form. This is that dude. He's a good guy. He deserves happiness. You're busy helping Morty rub his scented climbing oil all over his armpits and inner thighs. You don't want climbing oil. When suddenly, wait. This robot is my opponent? That's complete bullshit. And trust me, I know bullshit. I deal with it literally every day. Okay. The robot's arms are made of metal, which is super strong, almost as strong as my lustful urges, this dude's pants. And he has a fucking new pose all the time. And he has a computer head that can tell him how to climb a wall by using internet. That's an unfair advantage. He's just a machine someone built. I earned my muscles by being born with 50% bull genetics and by purchasing steroids with my inheritance. Oh dear, I am afraid this undeniably attractive Minotaur is right. I was created with these appendages and they are optimized for motor strength and dexterity. And I have downloaded about 20,000 YouTube videos about climbing techniques. Setting status to crushing guilt over my unearned privilege. Whatever. Jesus Christ, this dude. Holy shit, dude. Game's funny, though. I'm just surprised they drew this much. It's like a lot of drawing to do. Whatever. Whatever, Buttons. You gotta nerf yourself if you want this to be a fair contest. Nerf myself. I understand the logic, but I'm unsure how to achieve a nerf. Unless you mean that I should load some foam bullets into a gun and shoot them at my own face. No, you gotta make it harder for yourself to climb the wall. Robots have screws, right? Maybe take out all your screws. I'll even take out my underwear to make it fair. Oh god, help Calculus to think of a better way to nerf himself before this video game becomes outright man-bull robot pornography. Install Windows 95's Calculus's new operating system. Honestly, probably not a bad. I don't know if it supports 64 a bit. But honestly, I think Windows 95, if it does support it, I'm not quite sure. Probably totally fine, you know? I'd go back to 7. If Windows 95 supported Chrome, I'd probably go back to 95. Like if I had to. You know, that's all I'm saying. Disable Calculus' antivirus program. From now on, you can only deal with viruses through alternative medicine. We can go Windows 95. Not so smart. Perfect. I'm just an over-sexualized minotaur that's here to get you wet and or hard. But even I know that Windows 95 is the second worst OS of all time. Welcome to Microsoft Hardware Wizard. Installing new operating system. Windows 95. Replacing current Windows ME. Jesus. What an upgrade. The worst OS of all time. Actually fair. You asked Calculaster why he chose such a garbage OS for himself. Actually, maybe... Oh, fuck, what is the worst OS of all time? I'll come back to it. I can't remember it. Oh, it's simple, really. I assume that an operating system with the word ME in the name would be ideal for developing a sense of self. Actually, great joke. You replaced Windows ME with the slightly less shitty Windows 95. Calculator is several times faster and better at climbing. It also includes some bug fixes. Wow, I can pat my head and rub my belly simultaneously without overheating. I've never done this before. It's challenging, but quite a thrill. Also, I'm no longer getting a runtime error when I try to understand astrology. I finally realized that the stars have decided my personality, and their decision is Aquarius. This upgraded processing power is quite enjoyable, but I'm afraid that this idea hasn't nerfed my climbing abilities in the slightest. How disappointing. This contest was unfair to start, now it's even more unfairer. God, if that's how you're gonna play this, I'm gonna climb. I'm gonna stand here and flex. I'm not gonna climb. Luckily, I'm able to process moral quandaries even more efficiently now, and efficiently now, and I conclude that I should nerf myself by using my opponent's suggestion. I will remove all of my own screws and attempt to climb the wall. Calculator takes out all of the screws and he can't even reach the first neon plastic rock on the wall. You gotta spend hours screwing them back together. Not in the hot way. The dialogue, dude. Meanwhile, Morty... This game is so horny. Holy shit. Meanwhile, Morty won the climbing wall, took off his underwear, and was crowned glorious king of the wall and all-time boner champ. You lose 2 creativity and 1 fun. Week 1. Night. Let's see what happens.
Let's go.
Oh my god, do I have to... Oh, I gotta pick who I sit next. You know what, dude? Let's see. You know what? I want the shadow guy to get the goth bitch. You sit on a log by yourself. Look at you, avoid romance in a dating sim. Now, the suspense. Will you remain forever alone, or will someone else take pity on you? The mystery.
Sure.
Green, you know what? Green, go with her. You guys seem... Aww. Green and blue seem like a good match. That's actually a really cute photo. You sit with blue. You spend the night discussing Human Prom's upcoming sequel, Human Camp. Very meta, guys. You have a long conversation about how the name Human Camp sounds low-key problematic. You tell Blue how bland you find this new mechanic in which 2 players can sit together during the campfire. But she tells you that according to the devs, that mechanic is still in a very early stage of development and they're working on a more complex set of mechanics to it. Nice, that is good to know and not at all blatant exposition. You both gain 2 fun and 2 creativity.
Let's do this.
Red, okay, you know what? Red, you can hang out with the devil, dude, honestly. You look across the campfire and see Damien tenderly touching Milo's face. You head over to learn more about this new, more delicate way to punch a face. You have such a way with makeup, Damien. It's so vibrant, yet so subtle all at once. Is this the look that launched 1,000 likes? Yeah, maybe, I don't know. It's fine, I guess. Damien, you should take pride in your work, especially when it's this magnificent. I love this dude's whole aesthetic, man. If I was a Monster Prom character, I would want to be him. He's fucking sick as hell. Look at that fresh-ass fade. I guess I'm just more used to practicing on myself. You probably can't even tell, but I'm actually wearing makeup right now. I like to go for a smooth red base, a little red blush, and some red eyeshadow. You know, I didn't notice before, but now you mention, I see that it's a masterful job. What palette is that from? I simply must promote on my Instagram. I love the little heart change with their emotions. His emotions? Sorry. It's actually, I made it. Well, your hidden gifts never end. What's it made from? Oh, you know, crushed beetles, dirt, demon blood, the usual makeup ingredients. And is the demon blood? All me, baby. I'm not sure whether that makes it more or less concerning. Regardless, you need to start your own makeup brand. And starting a makeup brand would be against my brand. And that's great. I know there's more to you than just the arson and crimes, Damien. It's time to show the rest of the world, too. But you're missing the one thing every brand needs. A name. What will we call your line of luscious makeups? Thank goodness you're there to give the perfect brand name to impress the cutie of your choice. And that brand name is... Damien's Daring Dash of Depth. For the daring darling in every demon. Face Blood. Face Blood! Hell yeah! Face Blood! Damien greatly overcompensating for his sensitive side by leading to his hyper macho and violent persona. That's different. Listen, Milo, I made a list of ingredients I need to make my new makeup line a success, and your judgment isn't one of them. Oh boy. You said you want to support my makeup career by promoting me? Are you really going to take that just because of the amazing name Red and I chose? Isn't that just pushing me further into my box? Further subliminating my more sensitive emotions until they effectively cease to exist? Isn't it? Aren't the Jedi evil from my point of view? You are exhausting to be friends with. Go ahead, knock yourself out. Damien takes Milo's phone and begins to livestream the greatest makeup tutorial of all time. What is people of the internet who want to learn how to do makeup so good and so hardcore? Welcome to the product line of your dreams. Face Blood, the first makeup line that openly admits to being 85% blood-based. Our first tutorial is how to apply red face blood makeup all over in such a subtle way that it doesn't look any different than your face usually does, for budgetary reasons. If you don't have a naturally blood-adjacent skin tone, just consider removing that skin from your face. Boom. Problem solved. And remember, just because no one can see your makeup doesn't mean it's not there. The true makeup was inside you all along. Especially when that makeup is blood. Well, it's not exactly the makeup tutorial of Milo's dreams, but it becomes a hugely popular within the demon community, which at least is a start. Damien finally seems to be on his way to taking ownership of artistry in his arteries. Boom. Problem solved.
All right.
Okay, Yellow, you go with the thick goth bitch. You walk over to Joy, relaxing with her book by the firelight, but before you can sit down, Dolly appears with a laptop. Holy shit, she's so strong. Joy, thank goodness you're not busy. I have something important to discuss with you. Oh yeah, sure. I'm not busy at all with this book. I've been trying to finish since I got here. I'm only on page 15 because people keep interrupting. Yeah, great. Okay. I need you to be serious and stick with me for a moment. This is very important. Dahlia opens the laptop to a PowerPoint presentation. It's got a rainbow gradient background with lots of text transition and it's titled Improving the Coven by Dahlia Aquino. You see, Joy, it is my duty as a Coven member. You're not a Coven member. To always keep an eye on the Coven's performance and look for ways to improve it. It's one of the benefits of having a member with a military background. No need to thank me. Don't worry, I will not. Now let's start with efficiency. I've analyzed lots of the Coven's previous adventures. They always rely on a magic spell or artifact saving the day at the last second. Well, yeah, of course, it's how you build suspense. Otherwise, there's no dynamism until the plot unfolds. True, but it's a complete waste of resources. I propose that we make one super spell artifact that we can use in all situations. I've suggested a magic bazooka. I'm not doing that. Next up, the dress code. You, Faith, and Hope have got the black and purple color scheme down, but your outfits are all so different. Therefore, I propose we put a standard issue Coven uniform. Preferably something camo that will show off my rippling abs. Uniform? No way. Have you ever heard of expressing individuality? What? Soldiers don't need express individuality, Joy. They just need to take orders and look hot doing so. Joy is rolling her eyes so hard that you're worried she's going to have a stroke. Maybe you could suggest a Coven improvement to end the argument? The Coven's power is based on the triple goddesses. They always need to have 3 members, not 4, so... After much analysis, I've concluded that the Coven needs to be 80% more anime. I think it's got to be the top one. Yes, I gotta go for the goth GF. That's an excellent point, Yellow. And it's something I've been saying for a very long time. Like, such a fucking long time, honestly. Oh, right, yeah, totally understand. Rules are rules. So who's gonna break the news to Hope? To Hope? We're not kicking Hope out. The coven near the world can't lose Hope. So every time Hope dies, we have to do this huge thing to bring her back, because Hope is the last thing you lose before ultimate destruction. I see. Well, it can't be you, Joy, because you're the cool badass leader. Guilty as charged. And we can't lose Faith either. She's our level-headed voice of reason. She's too good at making coffee for the team to give up. Yes, that's true. Faith does make a mean cup of Joe. Wait, so what do we do? We can't lose Joy, Hope, or Faith. Then who do we need to kick out? Awkward silence. Well,
My next spell is gonna make you disappear.
that's a mystery. I'm gonna have to let you solve on your own there, champ. Okay, good idea. Thank you for entrusting this difficult task to me, Joy. I promise I won't let you down. Well, don't look at me like that. I just couldn't say it to her face. She looks so sincere and stuff.
That was
I'm sure she'll figure out eventually. In any case, thank you for helping me get rid of her yellow. Great ally to the coven. Hell yeah, you are. Maybe Faith makes the best coffee, but you definitely make the best friend. Aw. Cute.
Maybe next turn.
And that's all for now.
It's me, the narrator.
Yeah, I have a hot bod. Deal with it. This game is so fucking hard to do. Holy shit. No, for real. We're now sending you the scene page. We reckon it might get annoying if you want to play the demo several times, but we didn't have time to implement a button. Sorry about that. Okay, fasten your seatbelts. We're going there in 3, 2, 1. Oh shit, it really opened the scene page. Well, this was Monster Prom 2 Monster Camp. Hope you have fun watching it. This is, I don't know, I like this style of game, and I wish more games had this storytelling element. This is one specifically a little bit more, you know, for the Tumblr audience, for people who like that, and it's cool. It's a very cool game. You know, it's dating sim. It's very cool, and I love that there's just so much dynamic stories happening all the time based on what your choices were and what your stats are, and just tells you what you can and can't do. It's really cool. So if you like the game, wishlist it. Get it when it comes out, which, let me see when it comes out. It comes out soon. Well, helpful. This has been Spooky. I hope you liked it. See you guys in the next one. Bye.